I need a pack of them snaps, a handful of Fetty Wops, and rubber band on my greenbacks. Look, dawg, don't be playing with my paper. I need every red cent, that's why I brought my little scraper. You don't know me, homie, I rob my own neighbor with a clock around my neck with a style that's so flavor. Give me the loot is just an understatement. I'm about to take your bank and put it in my basement. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Say, take money, money, take money, money, money. Take money, money, take money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. The root of all evil, I don't agree with that. It's hard to do when you riding around with 10 racks. Golden Arches, St. Louis, I'm the Big Mac. St. Petersburg, Russia, you can find it on the map. I'm so cold I can spit the snow. That's why they call me Nitro with the nicest flow.
What's going on?
Man, I hate it
Crazy
when they call
day
me
today,
bro.
man.
It's getting on my nerves like
We got a big pump, a big dump.
A grown man with a loaf of bread.
Oh,
I keep
man.
a stack of Benjis right under my
5-minute
bed.
traders
Check
getting
it.
chopped
My
up
shoe
today,
box
boys.
is the stash spot. I used to keep my scratch
Lord, I
at
had
my
some good
dad's
sausages
house.
today, though,
I
I'll tell
got
you.
a deadline,
I
so
had
I need the cake. I need a plan,
some
so I
fantastic sausages. You're not going to even believe how good the sausages I had today were. I just finished eating them. They were absolutely fantastic, man. Fantastic stuff. Anyways. Alright, let's jump out of the stream. What's going on, fellas? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I just had some fantastic sausages, man. And you guys might be surprised on what condiments I put on my sausages. If you can guess which condiments I put on my sausages. Alright? There's I like 2 condiments on my sausages. Let me know. Let me know which ones you think I like. I don't know how you would guess, but I'm sure you can. Crazy day for Bitcoin, though. Holy guacamole. We got like a move up to like 31,070, and then we got to dump all the way back all the way back down to 30,200, and now we're trying to come back up. What a crazy day today, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it and not be too weird. Whoa! I got some on my face. Holy guacamole. That's not good. He said he got Heinz ketchup and mustard. There you go. You got it. How'd you know? How'd you know what I liked? We're gonna have a little bit of fun, man, on these type of days. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you guys know what I had on my fantastic Polish sausage, by the way? Did you guys know that I just found this out, by the way? Kielbasa is Polish sausage. I just thought that was like sausage. But apparently that's what it is. Chewy, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh man, let me get the ketchup and mustard off of the face. So Bitcoin's right back where it was this morning. Holy shit, it's like it never happened. We got a big move up to about 31,058, and then we came right back down where we were this morning. So basically, nothing happened. Like we could just erase the entire day for the most part. But that $31,000 level, guys, is a freaking tough ass level. Let me tell you, that is a tough cuff cookie with a long history. If you know the song, let me know in the chat. I think that's an 80s song, right? You're a tough cookie with a long history. You guys know that song. What's going on, Innocent? Said Maya know. Yeah. She probably does know the sausage, you know what I'm saying? Elliot said, dude, we are so effed. We are effed until tomorrow, where everyone will be like, we're so back, and then today it's we're so over, and then tomorrow it's we're so back. And it's just, we're in the same damn range, guys. So nothing's really changed. I will say, though, like the 12-hour time frame doesn't look too good there. We did have this candle back here, back on July 6th. We had this like same 12-hour candle, and then we got sent back to the downside, the next 12-hour candle. So I'll be interested to see what this next 12-hour candle looked like, because last time we had one of these sort of big wick 12-hour candles. You can see that next candle, we basically got sent back down, and we saw new lows in there. So I'll be interested to see what this next 12-hour candle looks like. We got an hour to the 12-hour close, so unless we see some like type of miracle that gets us back up to the upside, not the best close on the 12-hour. I will say that. I will say that, man. Anyways, it was a good day. You had some altcoins doing very well. Matic had like a 7% day today. That's one of the altcoins that we've been talking about a little bit. Matic had a really, really good day. The Bitcoin pair is looking phenomenal in the charts. But other than that, BCH back up 4% today. Yeah, ETC got a little bit of a pop, but it's right back down where it was earlier today. Not really much happened today. It's another day of a waiting game in the damn range, man. Whale Talk said, I caught the falling knife. Do I panic sell? Nice job, bro. Nice job. Let's see. Bajorn said, don't forget to smash the likes. Thank you, Bajorn. I appreciate that, man. You're the homie. Always telling people to smash up the likes. Thank you, homie. Thank you, homie, man. 2W, yo, we're crashing. It's over. It's literally over, guys.
Everybody panic.
Holy
we're going to zero.
Who we got in here? We got Hassan. Let me see who else we got in here today. Hassan said Waves is strong. I'm sure it is. There's some altcoins that are doing pretty well today. Crypto Pierre said, if 31K is toppy, I'll give you a sloppy toppy. I'll pass, bro. Like, I don't want any of your sloppy toppy, bro. I'll definitely pass on that. Anyways, guys, Horse Guy like FOMO twice today. Before we jump on into the charts, Horse Guy FOMO'd like 3 times today. Well, look at the Bitcoin. We are going up. The ETF is getting approved today. It is getting approved. We are so bullish. 1 hour later. Wait, what the hell? This market is so scammy. It is scammy. This market is bullshit. What is this price action? We pump and then we dump instantly. It looked bullish, now bearish. I will go short now. I will go short. Bitcoin is bearish now. Short is the way. We can only short this to zero. Bitcoin is a scam. It will never go up again. And that's basically where we are now. We probably got people shorting the lows again. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin come right back up because you probably got everyone short in support again. So I would not be surprised. Let me take this off. There we go. Let me get that off there. There we go. So what do we got for the corn? Let's go over to... We're still just in a range, guys. So it's like... You know, like 31K has been a level that we kind of struggle with a few times because 31K is basically, if we go over to the daily here, you'll notice that 31K is basically this previous April high. So we literally wicked right to that today and found a little rejection at that April high. So I guess, you know, it is what it is. It's a big resistance. We've only actually gotten one daily close above 31K. So it's like whatever, man. 31K is a tough point. Just like for the bears, 29K, I guess it's 29.8 is kind of a tough price. But you can see that all the daily candles besides one candle have been in between 31K and 30K. So like a 1K range for the past 3 weeks. As we continue to see what the price action holds for us, nothing has really changed. The bears are going to say, oh my God. The bulls are going to say, oh my God. But here we are right back in the middle of the range, right? So it is what it is. I'm going to continue to say the same thing. I'm taking longs from the bottom of the range, shorts from the top of the range if I want to. I didn't take a short here, quite frankly, because I wasn't really feeling like it. But, you know, once again, that's kind of what we're at, man. It's we're just in a range, bro. Scotty, what's going on, man? Scotty Swing's in the house. Shout out to Scotty Swing. Shout out to Scotty Swing, bro. Man, I can't wait till we get out of this range, though, man. Like, it's going to feel like so liberating when we're finally just like, you know what? I'm done with this range. This range sucks. Can we please break 31 or 30K? Like, holy shit. It's getting brutal at this point. But anyways, like, guys, we're still deciding, right? And we've sort of said, okay, we have 2 options in here. Like, if Bitcoin can't break 31, right? We obviously have the 2015 option. We're in here. We basically have the point where if we follow 2016, we're basically looking for a pullback back down to like 28.5, 28K, basically back down to this green box, which is basically all these March highs and basically the May high, right? So if we're going to follow 2015, we got BAM, we got right here. We would look for a pullback back to 28K, 28.5. I'm going to be a buyer there. We still haven't seen it up to this point, but I will be a buyer at 28K-ish. And then for the other point, we're still in the range, so like we still have the opportunity that we're still end up going to just move up. To be honest, like we got CPI coming up on Wednesday. We probably just range until Wednesday, man. You know, as boring as that is, we literally have CPI coming up on Wednesday, bro. So we probably, you know how it is. It's going to stop out the longs. It's going to stop out the shorts. It's going to stop out all the traders trying to trade the 5-minute time frame. And then we're going to get whatever move we need to see later on, right? So that's kind of what we got going on, man. John said, we're never getting out of this range. We're all dead and this is hell. Bro, it's starting to feel like it, bro. Like it's almost time we go back on the island, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, it has now been, I don't even know how many days it's been on this island. I don't even know where I am anymore. I don't know if I'll be found or if I won't be found or if I'm a bear or a bull. Quite frankly, I'm running out of food here. All right? I don't know what to be. I'm a bear bull. A bull bear. Just get me off this damn island. That's how we're all feeling right now. Yo, John. John with the super chat. What's going on, John? John said, what did John say? John said, Jordan, what are your updated thoughts on YFI? We'll check out YFI, man. It's probably going to be the same as most of the altcoin market, which, you know, I do believe is like kind of forming their lows. Not necessarily going to start like going parabolic to the upside, but sort of forming their bottom base lows. But yeah, so that's Bitcoin here. Like I said, we're at 30,381. Like this morning, we were back down at like 30,164. So that's about where we're at. I guess I would still say this, right? I guess if we're looking at it like this, right? We still kind of have this bearish divergence in here where we still kind of got like this higher high and this lower high on market cipher, right? So just keep in mind we're at resistance. There are like some bearish signs on the chart, right? That would point to a sort of a pullback in here. It's just that I've seen this price action before. And I don't want to like be like, oh my God, it's 100% we're going to get a pullback. Though, you know, some things on the charts do say that a pullback here would make some sense. So once again, I think at this point, we're sort of just waiting for a range break. If we break up, let's freaking go. It's party central and we can start partying like the USA.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
If we start moving back down, I'm looking for longs at like, you know, more of a swing long or you know, and just buying it spot in general. Back down at like 28K, 28.5, somewhere in that region. Other than that, we're just kind of waiting it out, bro. Let's see. I feel you lost, Viking. Jerome said, do you have a Twitter? I do, man. It should be in the description. The Twitter should be in the description, bro. Ravi said green pickles. Bro, we need some green pickles, man. Lord, it's been forever since we had some green pickles. Lord, man. Let's see. El Catretro said, I'm feeling Gucci today, Jordan. Nice. Me too, man. Me too. Everyone's getting all butthurt and all up in arms about like some small-term price action. At the end of the day, right? I mean, we've had two options. We haven't even done either option yet. We're still in the same range, and it's you know, it is what it is. I'm obviously hoping that we break to the upside, and I guess I wouldn't say I'm too bearish because I do think CPI on Wednesday is going to be good. For markets. It's just what do we do between now and Wednesday, right? We just basically, so what we basically just did is we came out and we took out all the sort of shorts, right? All the people that were shorting support, all just got taken out, right? Now price moves back down. The question is, are we going to take out those longs now? So we took out the shorts to the upside. I'm sure there is many long liquidations below these lows. So the question is now, we took out the shorts that were above here, right? Took those guys out, pulled back. The question is, now we have longs that are in here. Do we pull back and do we swipe these lows in here, right? Swipe those lows and then try to come back up. That's the question, right? Which I think is reasonable considering that we have a big news event on Wednesday. And they like to take people out before and after. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got. Let's see. My XRP long is up like 200%. Nice, Mr. Hart. Nice, good one, man. Good one, bro. Opening longs up top and shorts here. Exactly, man. Just play the range. Like, just long the lows and short the highs. That's really all you had to do, right? We try to make this super difficult, but I mean, that's really all you had to do in this range. You know what I mean? But yesterday, you had so many people, like I saw on Twitter, like so many people are opening shorts here. It's like, what are we doing, man? Like, if you want a short, wait for a retest of the highs. You know what I mean? That's where we're at. A lot of it's the same stuff. And it is what it is. Like, whether we get a pullback back to 28.5 or 28K, or we just continue up. I am looking for higher prices for BTC, and there's many things that are sort of similar to previous cycles. And I do make sense for higher prices over the course of the next, whenever it is, right? Whether we get a pullback first or continue up. Still looking for higher prices. I told you guys at this point, like, I don't really care. It's that point of the cycle where I don't really care about the short-term time frames. I'm more so looking out for the next 12 to 24 months. And I'm basically just putting my head down and stacking the stuff that I want to stack and just going from there, right? I think we're almost at that point of the cycle where it's like you stack spot and you wait. You know what I mean? And because that's where most of the gains are made in crypto, right? It's sort of just stacking spot at the bear market lows and just freaking waiting it out for when the market recovers, right? So that's really what I've been doing. I haven't really been trading too much just because, like, you're just in a range. You could long the range lows, you could short the range highs, but whatever, man. Anyways, besides that, right? Bitcoin's still above the 50 moving average on the weekly, so nothing really changed in here. I guess the one thing I will say is kind of just like the daily, right? You still got some bearish divergence, so just keep in mind that a pullback, at the end of the day, don't be surprised if Bitcoin gets a pullback, right? Because you still kind of got these like slightly higher highs and you got these slightly lower highs on market cypher. So you got it on the daily, you got it on the weekly, you got bearish divs in there. So once again, if we see a small pullback, I wouldn't be surprised, right? Holy shit, man. I still got mustard on my I still got mustard on my mouth. You guys didn't tell me I had mustard on my mouth. How dare you? How dare you not tell me I had mustard on my damn mouth? Let me see you guys in here. Let's see. Sell it now? Oh, Lord. Short right now, don't wait. Blue egg. Was it you that said that yesterday? Someone said that yesterday. Ryan Smith, what's up, buddy? What's up? Yo, man. Yo, what's good, bro? Getting through the crab market as we sort of just go through the crab market, man. Walter said only up. It's kind of what it's been this year, man. I mean, you've had some small pullbacks, but stock markets, Bitcoin, have pretty much been up only. Like I said, you've had like a few 20% pullbacks or whatever, but it's been a good year for the bulls, man. Maybe it takes a turn at some point for the bears and they get a little bit. I think it's going to be up from higher, and then it might be the bears market for a little bit. But it's been a good market for the bulls so far, man. Should we send mayo on your upper lip, bro? I didn't have any mayo, so that doesn't make any sense. Oh, Lord, man. I only had ketchup and mustard, so how the frick do I have mayo on my lip, bro? That was a good one, man. Drew, what's going on? He said, I love you, Jordan. Thank you, Drew. I love you too, man. I love you frickin' too. Let's see. Who else we got in here? Blue Egg said you rock, Jordan. You rock too, Blue Egg. Thank you, man. The kind words mean a lot, bro. I was like, the stream's done. The kind words mean a lot, man. Thank you, man. Listen, I know a lot of times I talk about the same stuff every day, but it's bro, nothing's really changed. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to talk about new stuff. I guess we talked about some stuff in the member stream this morning. I mean, we could take a look at that. Other than that, I think that the important things in the market right now, right, other than kind of just ranging sideways and kind of waiting for the Bitcoin play. But he said it's still there. I must have a lot of mayo on that mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Lord. Stevie said Jordan is the absolute stud. Bro, what are all you guys saying this for, man? You guys trying to make me feel good inside? I appreciate you guys, seriously. Thank you for coming and watching every single day throughout the crab market. I guess the most important thing going into this week and was the DXY. So the DXY is breaking down, Actually, let me take this off here. Do I have a lunch with Savvy? I did not have a lunch with Savvy just yet, man. Listen, I said this. I would love to have a stream with Savvy. I would love to Savvy to come on stream and we can freaking argue. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be dope as hell. Right? If we can get Savvy on here, man. Imagine me and Savvy going off. What's going on, guys? It's Savvy. Yeah, I came on Jordan's stream. Guys, we are super, super bearish. Super, super bearish right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is nothing bullish on the crypto markets. Listen, all right? Let me tell you this. Savvy, I'm a bear, all right? But let me tell you this. Even I am not that bearish. You're a freaking imbecile, all right? Even I'm not that bearish, and I'm a freaking Debbie Downer, all right? Get your facts straight. You said we were bullish above 26K. You lied. You lied. You never flipped bullish. You're still bearish, even though you said your invalidation was 26K. You lied to everyone. Everyone. Right? Imagine us going up. That would be funny shit, man. But no, I would totally have him stream. And I would totally go to lunch with Savvy, man. I'm sure Savvy's a super cool guy in real life, man. You know, like, I'm sure he's super cool. You know what I mean? He's kind of, you know, he's a little bit of a negative Nancy on the markets, but, you know, I'm sure he's super cool in real life. Anyways, the dollar. The dollar, right? So the dollar broke down. So, like, it's just, it's a weird time in the market right now because you got the dollar breaking down, right? Especially on the weekly. Like, I think the dollar looks a little shady on the weekly here. Basically, this is the 50 EMA. You kind of like gotten back above, rejected, gotten back above, rejected, and then fell back below again, and then you actually got rejected. So, like, the dollar's coming down. So, you get the dollar coming down, and we know we have CPI on Wednesday. So, that's why the market is super weird right now, man, because we know we have a big news event coming on Wednesday, okay? We have the dollar looking bearish, okay? And, like, Bitcoin's kind of just in a range at the high. So it's weird, man. It's super, super weird. And that's why I've totally said, man, short term, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know where Bitcoin's going. I sort of said this. No one does. Just yesterday, everyone was bearish and calling for lower prices. And then we got to move up today to 31K, right? Like, no one really knows. We're just in a range. And that's why it's super weird that you got the dollar flushing down. But yeah, we can't have Bitcoin have the strength yet to push higher. Maybe we're just stalling. And I think we're mostly just going to be stalling until Wednesday. And that's going to be the big move that's going to push us one way or the other. And sort of, I think, get us out of this range. So it's kind of what we got going on. But the dollar's the biggest thing coming down. Stocks so far, stocks today, you were slightly green on the stock market today. NASDAQ, ES, right? Dow Jones, they were all slightly green today. Actually, the Dow Jones was up a lot. So stocks looking pretty good. So we got stocks looking pretty good to start the week. We got the dollar coming down, and then Bitcoin just being Bitcoin, like just being damn Bitcoin in the range. So it's what we got. That's what we got. And I guess we got what we got going for us, and we just play the range until we inevitably, okay, if we get back above 31.4, right? All bets are on. That's looking pretty good, probably to 32.4, right? If we start breaking down to like below this and we start getting some like daily closes below 29.8, I think it makes sense to come down in here, look at like 28.8, 28.5. You know, so in the meantime, we wait and we be pessimists because that's what we like to do when we're sideways. We like to be pessimists, man. You know, that's what I know about the crypto market. Whenever we're going sideways, right? So like even if something looks good, like so like Bitcoin, huge move to the upside, right? What I noticed about the crypto market and the crypto sort of like community is if we do this, right? Big push up and then do this, right? We get a lot of pessimism in here, right? And then even if we do this, big move down and then we do this, there's still a lot of pessimism. I always notice when the crypto market goes sideways, there's always the pessimism always comes out of the market, whether it's to the downside or to the upside. Always, man. Because I think we just hate waiting. We hate waiting in crypto. We're in this market for big gains. We're in this market for freaking 20% gains. Screw that, man. You know, we're in this market for serious gains. At least I am. So shit. I totally get why it's like that, dude. And I totally get why it's like annoying that we go sideways for 3 weeks. Especially after a big move, you get like this huge adrenaline rush and you're like, yeah, let's go, Bitcoin back to the highs. And then you go sideways for 3 weeks and you're like, right? And we all turn it into Debbie Downers. Oh, man. We are doing the corkscrew. Let's see. Let's see. What we got? Let's see. What do we got over here? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Any guys say anything cool? Let me see if you guys say anything cool, bro. Dollar's going to 0? It's going to 0, bro! What's Becker saying, man? Becker was supposed to make a gaming video, man. I saw on his Twitter. He's like, bro, I'm uploading a gaming video over here on Twitter. And then this is basically Becker, bro. What's going on, guys? It's Becker. Yeah, guys, I was supposed to upload a gaming video over on my YouTube, okay? But, you know, I only was going to do it because I thought the altcoin market was going to go up. Now I'm bearish on altcoins, all right? So I'm not going to put out that gaming video until the market starts going back up, all right? Because I'm kind of a horse guy, right? So in the meantime, I'm going to make fun of Cardano holders. I'm going to build my NFT project, all right? And basically, I'm not going to give you any of my gaming token gems until the market starts going back up. All right. In the meantime, I need all the ADA moms. There's not that many left. Everyone's capitulating ADA. There's probably only like 10 ADA moms left. So if you have any ADA moms, send them my way. I need to get that fixed, and I only bang the ADA moms. All right. So let me know. Let me know in the chat if you got any ADA moms. I'll take whoever's mom. Your mom, if you're in here, I'll take you at this point. You know what I mean? We're supposed to get a damn gaming video, man. What the hell? What's going on, Mom? Need to find a charger? Yeah. Phone charger? Oh. I gotcha. Anyways. What's going on, Wayne? 34,787. You trolling me, man. I actually think you're serious here. JJ is all 10 of them at that point. Facts. I guess he has 10 wives. Kryptone, what's going on, man? Anderson, Mark the Shark. JJ's all 10 of them. That's so messed up. Who here has some ADA? Let me know in the chat. How many people in the chat own at least one ADA? It only has to be one. Like, doesn't have to be many. One ADA. If you own one ADA, let me know in the damn chat, man. Let's see. Amazing video said, I don't know what he's saying every time. Let's see. Anyways, so besides that, right? Patience in the market. Bitcoin is still at this point making higher lows. Until it makes lower lows, I'm not too worried about it. Altcoin market, still think we're going to be painting lows in here, right? We're not going to be going up to the moon, but I do believe we're in this phase for the altcoins where we're going to be sort of probably just kind of shuffling around these lows for a little bit. As Bitcoin sort of makes moves up, the altcoin markets will make a move up. When Bitcoin gets pullbacks, the altcoin markets will pull back down harder, right? And I think you're going to see something along the lines of this for the altcoin market, right? Kind of just shuffling at the lows in here for a little bit. Not going straight up, right? Typically what you see in this is you kind of shuffle around the lows for a little bit. So don't be surprised if you see that. You've already seen some altcoins break out of the range, but many of them I think you're just going to see shuffling down at the lows, which is totally cool. It's part of the process. Let's get the process out of the way and let's do our thing. For Bitcoin, right, we sort of talked about how, actually, let me go to total. Total, interesting chart here. Let me go back to total here. Total market cap. What was I looking at earlier? Total market cap's interesting, right? I think this is an interesting point in the market here for total, which is basically, I went back in total market cap and I looked at, let me actually just get rid of the moving average in here. I went back and I said, okay, where are we at for Bitcoin, right? Since that June low, that previous low we put in was 53 weeks from the first June low, right? So my take is June was the real low. FTX was like the kind of like the black swan that pushed us lower. But since that June low, it was 53 weeks since we had that last local low here. So I went back and I looked, and you know, I did a little digging deep, right? And I went back to the previous bear market where we basically put in the December low back here. Okay, I took that 53 weeks out, same thing. That put us right here in this range. And what I thought was interesting here on total is, okay, for like the bigger time frames, what I thought was interesting here was, if we go back to this range, I always like to ask myself, what the frig would the market would have looked like if COVID never happened, right? How would have this bull market been impacted if we didn't have this second leg down? Because, right, if we want to assume that, you know, 53 weeks from this low, we're somewhere right here, right, trying to make our way back up. If COVID never happened, how would have that looked? We don't know, right? But I would assume it would be something along the lines of a more steady move up like this, right? Kind of like this one back here, where we go back over here to this bear market, we take that low, we went 53 weeks out for this one. That also puts us right at this local low. So you kind of see that 53 weeks from that first low puts you at like sort of like the last little consolidation before you end up breaking out to the upside, right? And that's how I'm kind of looking at the total market cap right now, right? For all of cryptos, is we're somewhere here, okay, in this kind of last sort of consolidation before we move up, right? And we're somewhere here before that last consolidation, before we sort of mosey our way up. Not like this, but more of a steady rise up, like we've seen so far this year. I think we're somewhere right here, man. And, you know, as we kind of go on and we look at time, I sort of said it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before we do break higher. It's just a question of, do we go lower first? Okay. And that's kind of how I'm looking for total. And that kind of lines up with total 3. As we get Bitcoin to push higher, we get the altcoin market to kind of shuffle at the lows. That gets total higher, but it doesn't get it to like moonshot, right? It just kind of gets it to like slowly mosey its way up like this, right? As Bitcoin dominance continues up higher and the altcoin market just shuffles at the lows. That's kind of how I'm looking at total as well. I know that's not the popular opinion. I don't even know what the popular opinion anymore is. Let's do a poll, man. What the frick is the popular opinion right now? Let me ask the chat. What comes first for Bitcoin? I don't even know what the consensus is anymore. We haven't done a poll in a while. What comes first for BTC? Let's do 26K. Yeah, let's do 26K or 35K. 26K or 35K. I want to know what you guys think in the chat. So we're gonna put it right in the middle. I think that's right in the middle, if I could do my math correctly. Yeah, it's about 4.5K in between. Let me know in the chat. Like, what is the consensus right now, man? Are you feeling bullish? You feeling bearish? Let me know in the chat. I don't know how people are feeling right now, man. Let's see. You guys are talking about ghosts? Liam said 525 viewers, 442 likes. Guys, smack up that like button, man. If there's anything you can do to help out the stream, if you come here and just like to listen to me talk, the best thing you can do is just hit up that like button, right? If there's anything you can do, just hitting up that like button helps out your boy. A lot of you guys come and watch every single day. I always like to make this joke. You'll go on Instagram and you'll like some girl with tits because she has tits and she doesn't do anything for you, all right? She just has tits, and you go, well, she might like me. She might like me if I like her picture. She has nice tits. She has really nice tits. I'm gonna like her picture, and then she'll like me back. Her tits are great. Right? And then you come into my stream, and it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I've always made that joke, but it's one of my favorite jokes, man. Let's see. Grant said, I can't take this anymore. He said he can't take it anymore. It's nothing so bad, man. I think the sentiment in the market's pretty funny, man. I always like to say this. Like, we're at 30,360, and it seems like it's like the end of the world. And I think it's because the altcoin market is still at the lows, right? I think that's a lot to do with it, right? Going up to these highs, I think a lot of people were mostly in altcoins, and that's why I think it mostly feels like despair, despite the fact that Bitcoin is like 3% from its yearly high. You know what I mean? Like, And you got Ethereum that's what, like maybe 5% from its yearly high. And it seems like it's like total despair of the market. It's just funny how that kind of works. And I think it's a lot to do because the altcoin market is sort of just kind of hovering around and nothing's happening with the altcoins, right? And the more we kind of sit down here and the more we kind of just get that despair phase as we kind of just work our way in the bottom over here, I think you're going to see more and more people start to flip off, more and more people start to give up. And this is the part of the market where a lot of people give up. A lot of people say, I can't do this anymore. A lot of people say, screw crypto. And it's right at this kind of last like 6-month phase. I think we got like maybe 6 months more to go of like kind of like not parabolic action. It's like at this last phase where everyone gives up. And it's called time capitulation, right? It's not price capitulation, it's time. And it takes a toll on everyone. Everyone can sit through red candles, right? I can sit through 1,000,000 red candles. You want to stick a red candle up my ass? Go right ahead, right? But what a lot of people can't handle is time, because you never can get time back. So if we end up staying down here for another 6 months, just imagine how many more people will leave the space. They'll end up coming back when the prices are higher. But time capitulation is a real freaking monster, man. And there's nothing worse than that. Boring times are worse than red candles. And I've always liked to say that. And this is when most people start to leave the space, which is totally cool by me. Like, sell me your crypto, man. I'll take your crypto at this price. Sell me a Bitcoin if you want to. But, man, I'm excited for these next 6 months, man. Like, this is the time where you really start to build out your stuff and you really start looking towards next year, man. I'm super excited for the space, man. Super excited for the space. John said, I won't come back until we're at the market peak so I can buy the top and I can sell the bottom, guys. You know how it is. You know how it is, John. You know how it is.
I'm going to buy the top and I'm going to sell the bottom, guys.
Let's see. Spot by the exit pump. Let's see. I loaded a couple mil hex at the low so far. A couple mil hex? Holy guacamole. Hex is up like 12% today, but like Hex has just gotten absolutely beat down, man. Hex has got, I mean, at least the one that I have here has just gotten absolutely beat down to the ground, bro. Let's see. Give me that cheap XR pistol. XR pistol is one that just kind of keeps holding up, man. It's interesting. XRP, let's go look at XRP. So XRP is another one that just kind of keeps making higher lows in here, right? So like everyone's super bearish on it, and it's kind of funny. Like everyone's super bearish on XRP, but it looks like way better than like 99% of the other altcoins. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of just puts in higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and you're actually getting another bounce off this sort of higher low structure in here, right? So at this point, it's just a waiting game, man. And we sort of said like something's gonna happen. Right, something's got to give here for XRP, right? By like September. I know that's like a 2-month range, and it's kind of like, okay, 2 months. Like I've already waited like 2 years. I don't want to wait another 2 months. But I think that this is the part of the cycle, and you kind of see with the other altcoins and shit too, is this is when people start to give up because you've just been going sideways for so long, like this. And dude, it's like, you basically been going sideways for so long, you start to give up towards like the end of the process in here, and everyone starts to dip, man. And it's just the constant like change of I'm going to be bearish after things are down 90%, and then I'm going to be bullish later on when things are at the highs, right? So that's what we got, fellas. Handleton with the gifted membership. Shout out to Handleton.
We're going to the moon.
Who won, by the way? Gen X. My boy Gen X won, man. Shout out to Gen X, bro. Gen X won the damn giveaway. That's what I'm talking about, man. What the frick? The buttons don't work on this damn page, man. I gotta fix that. Dan, I love when Dan's in here, man. Dan, I love you, man. Dan Maines. I hope I'm saying your last name right. Dan Maines. I hope I'm saying it right. You're a stud, bro. I love when Dan's in here. The vibes are just so good when Dan's in here. Like Dan's always putting up like the party hats and the party outfits and all that stuff. I love when Dan's in here, man. I love when John's in here too. Like John M's got like the best sarcastic humor in the chat, in my opinion. Like John M is always sarcastic. But it's like the best type of sarcasm, man. Like, to me, I love sarcastic humor, and John M just gives me that fix every single day, man. He does. Josh said, if you're a scaredy cat, you won't make it here. Bro, that is facts, Josh. That is absolute facts. If you're a scaredy cat, you won't make it in this space because you're gonna basically panic sell every single dump, right? Every single move down, you're basically gonna panic sell. And a lot of people have a misconception with crypto that's like, when you're in a bull market, you never go down, and that's just so far from the truth. Dude, like, even like 2017, which was one of the biggest bull market, like, this was insane time. Dude, you had multiple times where you pulled back 40%, right? So, like, think about it this way. Sort of what we've been kind of talking about was saying, okay, if Bitcoin goes to the 618 retracement, like it typically does in the second year of the cycle, if Bitcoin goes to 48K, could you stomach this, right? Let me know. If Bitcoin mosey its way up here at some point, could you stomach a 40% drop from here? Could you stomach a move from 50K back down to 30K? Could you stomach that? Because I think that's actually a really good possibility of something like that playing out. Could you stomach a 40% dump? And because the thing is, like, you look at the market, right? And I think one of the biggest misconceptions is you look at it, right, and you're like, oh my God, it was so easy to hold this whole way. Or, oh my God, it was so easy to hold from the lows to the highs. That's not true, man. It's tough. It's tough because every single one of these drops, you're going to basically feel like it's the end of the world, right? Every one of these drops, right? If you go back in time, I bet people were calling this the top, 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 right? People were probably calling this the top, right? You basically have to sit through all this time where people just keep calling tops over and over and over and over again. Like people just keep calling tops, bro. You know what I mean? And all these were like 40%, 30%, 30%, 40%, 40%, right? All these were huge drops. It ain't easy, man. And even in the last bull market, right? You had some big drops in this bad boy. I remember even this one right here, which is not a big one. It's like a 20% drop. A lot of people were calling for Bitcoin to go back like 3K in here. It's kind of similar to where we are now, actually, in my opinion. But man, it's like we've already seen it this year, right? So as Bitcoin's moved up, what have we heard, right? This is the top. This is the top. This is the top, right? That's kind of what you heard the whole year so far, is every high is the top, right? And it just gets worse. It gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. I think it's going to continue to get worse. Every top is the top, you know? And it's tough. It's tough to kind of hold through it because you're going to sell it every single time when someone's calling the damn top. And you're going to want the sloppy talk. Take a shot every time I say top. I just said top like 30 times. You would be so drunk as shit. You would be drunk as shit right now if you literally just took a shot every single time I take a shot. This is what it is. Wayne said, has been a member for 5 months. 5 months wasted. Listen, man, you want to make fun of me? Wait, you want to make fun of me? Listen, I don't even care about being right. I care about me being right for myself. But hey, Wayne, if you want to say 5 months wasted, hey, it is what it is, man. You have a good time watching me. I know you do. But I'll always like to say this, man. The people who are the smarties in this space, okay, have been bearish the whole move up for Bitcoin. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to freaking say. I'm going to leave it at that. Literally, quite literally, the top will be here when everyone is irresponsibly bullish. Exactly, Drew, which I don't think is now. I mean, right now, look at the poll, right? So what comes first for Bitcoin? Look at this poll, guys. Let me end it real quick. 56% of people think 35K is coming before 26K, right? But I always like to say about these polls, though, it ain't the stripper polls. Don't even make it the stripper poll. You guys always like making the stripper poll. You're like, I'll give you a poll, Jordan. I'll give you a poll right up your ass. No, but if you take a look at this poll, 56% of people think that 35K is coming first. I always like to say this about the polls, though, when they're bullish, is like, we're going to be bullish naturally because we're all in here and we're watching because either we're already holding crypto or because we basically we want to hold crypto at some point, right? So we're naturally going to be bullish. I always like to say it's like, what does everyone outside of our little bubble think, right? What do you think? Like everyone that's not in crypto already, right? So everyone's not that doesn't watch YouTube videos, everyone that's not on crypto Twitter. What do you think all those people? You think they're bullish or bearish on crypto right now? They're all bearish, man. So that's like I always take these polls with a grain of salt. Unless they're like overly bearish, because when they're overly bearish and that's like everyone in our bubble, that I actually take that into account, you know? The top is in when I'm no longer a banana. Facts. Oh Lord. What's the missing one? True. Hamilton thinks we're going sub 20K soon. I will disagree with you, Hamilton, but I always respect Hamilton's opinion, man. Hamilton's a stud. I always respect Hamilton's opinion, even though I'll disagree with Hamilton on this one. I respect your opinion, man. If we go sub 20K again, we go sub 20K again. I'll never say anything's impossible, man. Like, that is 100% possible, bro. Like, anything's possible for Bitcoin. I've seen crazy shit. Crazy shit for Bitcoin, man. I've seen Bitcoin jump from 10K to 3K during the pandemic in a span of like a week. I've seen crazy shit go down, man. I would never say never on anything, man. Papa Mike said, talk to a guy today who thought BTC was a Ponzi. Oh, everyone thinks Bitcoin. Everyone thinks Bitcoin's a Ponzi, or they basically just connect it to FTX, right? And like basically everyone who's in Bitcoin is basically like Sam Bitchman-Fried with man tits. Everyone's like a nerd hacker with like big man tits, like Sam Bitchman-Fried. Basically, if you ask anyone outside of crypto, like that's crypto for you. You know what I mean? Like. Anyways, let me go back to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we're still kind of actually holding above these highs. The 4 hour actually, like the 4 hour, if we close above these previous highs, it's kind of like a back test. I just think that the 12 hour looks a little shady though, right? This big rejection here. You never really like those big rejection candles there. You don't love those. You don't love those. So my question is on the open, right? Since we are leaving that big wick on the high time frames, like the 12 hour has a massive wick, daily's got a massive wick. So we know we usually come and take the wicks. My question is like on the open, right? Early in the day or tomorrow, do we come up and close that wick to the upside, which sets us for a dump, right? Later on, because we know we always have to come and take these wicks. So the question is, do we do it on the open, take that wick initially to set up a dump later on, or we sort of like say, okay, this is a back test, and we sort of still paint out like a low in here, right? And we actually are setting up a move back to the upside. That's kind of what I'm going to wait for tomorrow, or on this new daily open. Is like, what do we do on this open, man? Do we just instantly take that wick? Or we just go right back up on the open? That's going to make me kind of bearish, actually. But if we actually end up just kind of floating at the lows in here, that'll actually make me bullish again for it to move up higher. So I'll be observing. I'll be a big observer in the market on this new daily candle, man, because I know that this daily wick is going to get taken probably within the next 2 days. So we'll see. We'll see. For Hoopty said, it's a Ponzi, guys. Sell it all. True. I mean, listen, like if you think about it, like everything's kind of a Ponzi in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like every currency is a Ponzi scheme, right? Think about it. Every currency is a Ponzi scheme. You work to pay taxes to the government, and then eventually a lot of that money just goes to the rich. You know what I'm saying? Like the fiat is a freaking Ponzi scheme. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if Bitcoin's a store of value, you could say Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme too. Shit. But like at the end of the day, like you could say gold is a Ponzi scheme. Anything that kind of has value can be traded for a higher price, which at the end of the day, it's whoever pays the highest price for something is the sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you could say anything. Anything's a Ponzi scheme in reality. You know what I mean? It's all fairy dust. Exactly, man. It's all fairy dust and whatever, you know. We pay taxes on the fireworks we used to celebrate the day we stopped paying taxes. That's so true, bro. That is so true, man. Holy shit, that is a good joke. That is a fantastic joke, man. Hold on. I need to make a joke with that one, dude. That is fantastic. Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. So you're telling me. Oh, I need to put it on the screen. Wayne, that is great. Hold on. I need to get that from Wayne. Imagine someone new in the streams like, but who the heck is this guy? They think I'm real like this? That would be funny, man. Yeah, right here. Here we go. Wait, so you're telling me we won against Britain to not pay taxes. And we pay taxes for the fireworks that we use to celebrate the day we don't pay taxes. What the frick is it? I always wonder, like, who's coming in. It's like, wait, is this the guy who's streaming? Is this really the guy who's streaming? Like, why is his mouth like that, bro? That was always the best. Oh, Lord. That is great. That is great, bro. That was a good one. Anyways, what else we got? What else do we got going on? All right, so we're talking about Bitcoin. I think we get the gist on Bitcoin at this point, man. Like, there's really not much to say. Ethereum, really the same thing, right? I mean, we're kind of just consolidating at the highs. There's not really much to say with Ethereum other than we're kind of just in the range with Ethereum too, right? At the end of the day, if we kind of zoom in on ETH, I think we're just back testing this level again. You could say we kind of got like a little head and shoulders going on. So like if Bitcoin's going to get a pullback, you'll see Ethereum get a pullback too. Basically, when we broke out from this, right, we got the back test, we got the continuation. Now we're kind of deciding in here, like, is this just another back test of the 50-day before continuing up, or are we going to eventually break this and we got a little bit like of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder action that's going to push us back down to maybe like this support. Shout out to the dick and balls pattern, by the way. So that's kind of what we're waiting for Ethereum. Once again, I want to see how tomorrow shapes up, right? I think tomorrow it'll be a very telling day where if you get Bitcoin to kind of just float in here like this tomorrow, going into CPI, I think that sets you up for a move up, and that would set Ethereum for a move up as well. But if you get a pump up tomorrow to like instantly take this wick out and then start dumping back down, I think that looks pretty bad. Like that would look pretty bad in the short term. And then you probably see Bitcoin, then you'll get that like head and shoulders pattern to see Ethereum dump back down in here. Probably back down to 1700 if that was the case. But obviously I think tomorrow is going to tell us more about that for Ethereum. We talked about total. Total, we're kind of like total market cap, man. We're just fighting with these highs, bro. You see this? We're just fighting with these previous highs from August. And it's putting up a fight. Like the bears are really stopping us from getting any momentum above that point. And that's where really I am going to get super bullish, moon boy bullish, if we can get back above this line. We get back above this August high after deviating it here. I think that's where you get super freaking bullish. But until that point, you just got to be cautious because we are still at resistance, right? So that's total market cap. We talked about total 3. We talked about XRPs bouncing off support. I think XRP is interesting. We already talked about Matic. Matic with a nice move up. Oh, we got the truck coming out today, boys. We talked about Matic on yesterday's stream. If you caught that one, here we go, man. The fat guy, he sat on his freaking keys again. Oh my God, this guy always sits on his damn keys. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, for God's sakes. Where's my freaking keys? Oh my God, this chocolate all over my hand. Where's my freaking keys, man? I always sit on with my big fat ass. Where are these freaking keys at, bro? I swear I put them somewhere. In my back pocket. Of course they're in my back pocket. Where else would they be? Well, why is there a Hershey bar in here, too? What the frick? He's always sitting on his damn keys. Matic, we talked about Matic on yesterday's stream. We talked about how the Bitcoin pair looked fantastic. So if you caught that Matic pump, another altcoin that we sort of called out before I had the big move. So Matic with a really, really nice move. You are back up at a resistance level. So just be cautious. I don't know if I would FOMO into Matic on a 7% day when you're right at resistance. And honestly, it kind of looks like at this point, depending on what Bitcoin does, you kind of got like this little like rising wedge on Matic at resistance. So to just be careful there. I hope this breaks to the upside. There's a 31% chance this breaks to the upside. 69% chance it breaks down. It is at resistance, so just be careful in there. But Matic, if you caught Matic, let's get you a little pump song on Matic, at least for now. At least for now. But Matic BTC was the reason we got pumped on Matic. It wasn't the USD chart. But Matic Bitcoin, once again, man, respect support as it's support. There we go. We'll get a little move up on Matic, man. There we go, baby. Let's see. But no, Matic BTC. We talked about these highs on Matic BTC. We got the lows on Matic BTC. We said this is just like an oscillator, right? So like the best time to be in Matic is when it's at the lows against BTC. The worst time to be in Matic is when it's the highs against BTC. Nice bounce, right? Nice bounce. It's not random. It's not a random pump for Matic. It pumped for a reason, and it pumped because the Bitcoin pair bottomed out. At least for the short term against Bitcoin. So beautiful stuff. If you caught that move, we talked about that yesterday. So that was a good move on Matic. The one we're kind of waiting for is frickin' Ethereum Classic, man. Ethereum Classic is being a little cocksucker. It keeps getting moved up and then it kind of sells off with Bitcoin. Ethereum Classic, we've been taking a look at this 2020 fractal for Ethereum Classic. It's the same price action as 2020. And I sort of said this, it's like, you can still continue to play out this, and we've continued to play out this fractal, but when you start getting towards the end of it, that's when you start getting really, really antsy, because every day you're like, when move, bro? When's the freaking move, man? This is ridiculous. We're never going to get this damn move. But now that we're kind of getting towards the end of this fractal, it's about do or die time to decide if we're going to start following this to the upside, or if we're going to continue to deviate, or not continue to deviate, but we're going to start deviating this to the downside, right? So it's almost time to test this. We followed it up to this point. It's been a beautiful fractal up to this point. I bought Ethereum Classic on this reclaim of this support in here, right there. So it's about that time that we decide, okay, is this where we are for the altcoin market, right? We got probably a little bit more chop suey in here, it looks like. But we're starting to get to that point where it's time to decide if we're going to do something like this with the rest of the market, with Bitcoin going up, or we're going to start saying, sorry, no, we ain't doing that. And then we're back to the drawing board. So Ethereum Classic Fractal has been pretty good so far. We'll see if it continues to play out. I know this is one everyone laughs at, which is cool. I'm cool with people laughing at my fractals, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Everyone laughed at my 2020 fractal. Bitcoin 2020 fractal from over here, and that one ended up playing out pretty freaking well, right? So we'll see, right? I still have confidence in this one, and we're exactly where we need to be, right? On that sort of fractal, as we're in that last part. In my opinion, I think we're in that last part where this is when everyone starts getting really, really on edge. Like, you're going to start seeing people getting really on edge, right? So be prepared for it, guys. The levels of on edge will be at all-time highs. Irritableness, negativity are all going to be at all-time highs, I think, over the next few weeks. Just because it's gonna be that point where it's like, why does it keep chopping at the lows, man? Right? And we're all just kind of waiting for that move. Just be prepared for it. I try to mentally prepare myself for it, but it's hard to mentally prepare yourself for it, man. It is, man. Let's see. Bass said we still laugh at it, though. It's played out pretty well. It's played out pretty well. Let's see. I'm edging as we speak. Nice, Dan. He's edging as we speak. Wajeb said the daily open. We got the daily open, baby. The daily open. Oh, shit. We got the daily open / the daily close. So we ended up closing at, where did we end up closing? We closed at 30,428. You know, like I said, not the best daily, I would say. You just basically have a big wick on the top side. So the question is, like, when are we going to take that wick? Because we're going to take that wick. Do we take it in the beginning, or do we kind of consolidate at the lows first? That's what I want to see what Bitcoin does at the end of the day. It's the daily close, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I'm unedgeable. Oh, Colin, you just kind of let it release after like 5 seconds, don't you, man? That's what you do. That's what you do, don't you? Don't you, bro? Let's see. Thug Life coin, easy 100x. Nice, dude. He's got the Thug Life coin. The Thug Life. Yeah, I need to find the glasses for the Thug Life, huh? Let's see. What do I think about Mina? It's probably like all the other altcoins, man. I mean, mostly, I think most of them are going to be the same, man. Let me look at YFI for John, though. I completely forgot John. My bad, man. YFI. Let's see what we got. Yeah, man. I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, right? It's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. What is it supposed to be doing? It's just doing exactly what I think most of the things are going to do, right? Like I said, I get laughed at the moment, but I think I'll have the last laugh at the end of the day. We got 1, 2, 3. So, I mean, in my opinion, what I think we're going to see for YFI in here is, I don't think you're going to go straight up. I don't think you're going to see something like this, right? What I think you're going to do is you're kind of going to have this phase where you're kind of just chopping in here like this, right? A lot of it depends on what Bitcoin's going to end up doing, right? But I think you're going to just end up hitting a low, come back up, have a higher low, come back up, have a higher low, and just work your way at this, like, ranged low, right? Just be prepared for this. Like, I think when you're mentally prepared for something like this, you're not going to be, like, overly excited when you don't get that parabolic move to the upside right away, right? But I think we're going to work on this. We're going to work on this low down here, right? Work on this low, work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out, and kind of do everything like that, right? So that's my opinion on YFI. I think it looks fantastic as far as the bottom structure and the accumulation structure. This is the classic accumulation structure here, man. Classic accumulation structure. So now we need to work out the lows, need to build a low, right? And just bang it out, man. Bang this shit out at the low, right? But you got your classic Wyckoff in there. I know everyone hates the Wyckoff, but it is what it is, man. Let's see. It is the daily close, baby. It's the daily close. RH said, don't you want a friend that's fun like me? Don't you, don't you? I do want a friend. I would want a friend that's cool like you, RH. You're the coolest in the chat. Just because you put that song in the chat, you're the coolest in the chat, bro. You know? Let's see. Frank said we are here for parabolas and not worm action. You got to do the worm action before you do the parabola, my man. You got to work out at the lows. Judge said, when ghost talk? Let's do some ghost talk, man. We can do some ghost talk. Let's do some ghost talk. Give me your best ghost. Your best ghost. Not Casper, but your best ghost. Dion said, I love wank off. I'm sure you do, man. I'm sure you love the damn wank off. Don't you? Don't you? It kind of reminds me of the RH song. He said, don't you want a friend that's fun like me? Don't you? Don't you? That was totally offbeat, but it was pretty close. It was pretty close. Let's see. Walter said, ETC did not make a new all-time high last run. ETC did. When I'm looking at that fractal, man, I'm not like talking like specifically like it's ETC. I'm basically using Ethereum Classic fractal as sort of a surrogate to the whole altcoin market, right? But basically to everything, you know. Dan said, happy birthday, Jordan. Thank you, Dan. I am 900 years old now, bro. 900, 950, along those lines. Wink off always plays out. Hopefully, man. It's played out in the past. I don't know. We're gonna see if it plays out this time. You know. Drew said, "Boo, mother effer." Boo, boo, man. No one has good ghost stuff, man. See, no one wants to talk about ghosts, Judge. Only we want to talk about ghosts, man. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to talk about trading in the range. When you just long the bottom of the range and short the top of the range. You know what I'm saying? Like, Walter said, ETC has melted faces. Oh, ETC did actually really, really, you know, I'm not like overly bullish on ETC, right? But ETC did really good last bull market. I remember when it went absolutely ham. Basically, Bitcoin went off, and then Ethereum started going off, and then Ethereum Classic started going freaking berserk. I remember it did like, I forget what it did. Like, it was going absolutely berserk. Ethereum Classic, in like it was a few weeks too. It was basically from March to up here. Basically did like a 16x in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Like, this thing went freaking off for like a 6-week stretch. It was insane. Probably because all the Robinhooders thought it was like the real Ethereum. You know what I mean? Like, this thing went absolutely berserk during that time, bro. But a lot of things did. So I guess it's pretty much everything did during that time. You know, Chris said Robinhood pumped it. Oh yeah, Robinhood. The Robinhooders went absolutely nuts on Ethereum Classic. But they didn't, like, it was weird because they didn't go nuts on Bitcoin Cash. They didn't go nuts on Bitcoin SV. They really only went nuts on Doge for obvious reasons. And then they went nuts on Ethereum Classic. For whatever reason, they went nuts on Ethereum Classic. You know? Let's see. Fahid said, we can talk about ghosts, but we need Jordan to break the ice. Oh, you guys are all shy? Why are we all shy? You guys aren't shy. You guys aren't shy to make fun of me. Even though we've been killing it over here, man. All you had to do was sit on your hands on BTC. You've been killing it this year. Like, it's all you had to do. You guys like to make fun of me, though. Anyways, the ghost talk. All right, ghosts. I don't know, man. I think ghosts. I believe in aliens more than I do ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, aliens. Ghosts. I don't know, dude. I don't know about ghosts, man. In my opinion, and this is sort of I have so many different theories about like what happens to you after death. In my opinion, after death, okay, your like soul goes and it basically goes into something else. It's kind of like reincarnation, but like not reincarnation. I think you just kind of come out a new human. You know, maybe it's like reincarnation where you just basically come out and maybe next time you're a cow, right? Or if you're a bear in crypto, maybe next time, maybe Savvy, right? Savvy. Maybe when he passes away, you know, hopefully it's no time soon. Savvy's the absolute stud. We need him in the market, right, to feed the bears. Maybe he turns into a bear in his next life. You know what I mean? Like, what animal would I turn into? I don't know. When it comes to ghosts, I don't know, man. I'm not fully convinced on ghosts, and I'm a huge conspiracy theorist, man. But ghosts, I'm not sold. I'm not. We got the Bitcoin price right here, guys. By the way. Right here, man. I'm not sold on the ghost, bro. Like, I think aliens are real because I think that there's got to be some type of other life form out there, bro. Like, think about it. Think about it. How did the... I start going off about crazy things, bro. You guys gotta keep me tame, man. I can start going nuts about crazy shit. You don't want to know. Bass said some people hold on to their past life. True. I mean, like I eat like a cow, so I was probably kind of a cow in the last life, because I eat like a freaking cow. Let me know. But I also, I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna make that joke actually. Let me see. What do you guys think about ghosts? Dan said, if you Google images of people coughing, it looks like people are gagging on Ghost D. Oh my God, is that really where we're going with this conversation? I don't know. I'm not sold on ghosts though. Listen, you would think we have some, like, with all the technology we have nowadays, you're telling me we don't have any consummate proof that ghosts are real, right? We have these, like, Ghostbuster shows and shit like that, right? That, you know, they put the little fake voices in the background. People fall for those shows. Those shows are so fake, man. You're telling me we don't have any indiscriminable evidence that ghosts are real besides the videos, you know, like the stupid videos where you see it for 1 second and then that shit disappears. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be flipping my flapjacks, man. Like, come on, man. Give me at least a 10-second video with some long evidence of a ghost. Everyone's got a smartphone nowadays. Everyone can pull out the smartphone, start recording videos. And you're telling me all you can get me is a 1-second video of a damn ghost? Please. It's like the Sasquatch videos, bro. Like, all this time, all you can get is one little picture of a Sasquatch. Come on, man. Lord, you gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you said bro Pepe? Oh, we can look at some stuff. Hold on. Let me go back to the charts. We're just going off about ghosts here. You said bro Pepe. Let's see. Is Pepe moving? Pepe's not really... I don't know, man. I mean, it's just coming down. It's not really doing too much, right? So Pepe, you kind of wicked down today. You kind of ended up holding the low, right? I bought in this green box right here. So that was my entry on Pepe. So I'm feeling fine in this. I mean, if it comes back into the green box, right? I might, we'll think about things depending on what Bitcoin's going to do. But I'm feeling pretty comfy with my Pepe entry, man. Right, so Pepe is fine in my opinion. If we start coming back into this green box, it probably looks a little bit more sketch. But for now, we just kind of wicked right before, and we actually got a little bit of some buy pressure in there for SHIB. And this was probably, he actually broke all the retracement levels. So we'll see what happens on SHIB. We'll see what happens on the Shibanichis. John said, "Hola, amigos. I'm going to get stoned." Doesn't hola mean hi? Shouldn't you be saying adios, amigos? Like, who says hola, amigos? I'm leaving. No, you would say adios, amigos. I am leaving. I am going to get some taco. Right? I don't know why I'm talking like an Italian guy who's saying adios. But, but all I'm doing, I'm just kind of playing with this napkin that has like this mustard and ketchup on it. You guys can't even see. I'm just playing with this napkin down here. No, I think Pepe looks fine. And then, I don't know. I think everything kind of looks fine, for at least for now. Bitcoin's still kind of just holding out at 30,450. I guess again, you did close, like technically speaking for Bitcoin here, you did close above these highs for now, right? So for now, under shorter term time frames, this is support, or this is resistance, this was resistance. You are flipping that as support for now. Right? I don't know if that's going to last, right? And I think even if you got to move up, it could just be like taking the wick on the high time frames, right? Taking this daily wick, kind of like we were talking about earlier. But he kind of did close that right at that weird level, bro. So we'll see what happens there for the corn, but we'll keep an eye on that. Most of the other alts ain't doing shit. Matic's coming up a little bit more right now. We got Matic. Ooh, we got Matic maybe breaking out of the wedgie. Ooh, we got Matic breaking out of the wedgie. We're going to need Bitcoin to hold up.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
We got Matic breaking up out of that little wedgie there. I would love if it did. I would love if Matic breaks out of that little wedgie. There's many ways you can kind of draw this wedgie, though. Right? I don't know. This is kind of the best way, in my opinion. Just like this. Or if you want to draw it by the wicks, maybe get a slight more move up here. On Matic. Solana holding a little bit, but most things aren't really doing too much. Let me see. All right, let's go back to the chat. How's stock market futures looking? Futures on the stock market are flat. Yeah, they're flat. DXY's flat after hours. Gold's flat. Everything's pretty much flat on the new day so far, so not much really to say there. As we head into the CPI and PPI coming up on Wednesday and Thursday, which are the big events coming up this week. Drago said hello, goodbye. You're saying both. Hello, goodbye. Anyways. Let's see. Eat the napkin. Judge, I'm not eating the napkin, bro. You know what? I should keep this napkin. I should keep this napkin for a bear, you know? I should keep this nice little napkin for a bear. You know? Is there any bear out there that doesn't think we're going to... Is there any bear out there in the chat that doesn't think Bitcoin's going to 40K that is willing to bet, okay, that if Bitcoin hits 40K, kind of like I did with the sock back in 2022, is there anyone in the bear that would eat this napkin with my mustard and ketchup on it if we hit 40K this year? Is there any bear willing to take that bet? Let me know in the chat. And I will literally send this to you in an envelope. And I'm going to want a video of you eating this napkin. Let me know in the chat if there's any bear out there that's willing to take that bet from your boy. Because I will literally send you the napkin. Let's see. Verhoofdy has a ghost story. Okay. Let me go back up to... let me try to find Verhoofdy's ghost story. Oh, here we go. Verhoofdy. Hold on. I'm going to put it on the screen for you, buddy. I'm going to put it on the screen for you, Verhoofdy. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Verhoofdy said, okay, when I was a kid, I would see out of the corner of my eye... Let me zoom in a little bit on Bitcoin here so we can see the price action. There we go. I would see out of the corner of my eye a man in a trench coat and wide-brimmed hat walking down my parents' stairs. Never saw it looking directly. Interesting. So you would see a man, and this is when you were a kid, Verhoofdy. So my question to you, okay? This is always one of my questions with these ghost stories. My question to you is, why haven't you seen it as an adult? Okay? And this always comes back down to my thinking is, why haven't you seen it as an adult? Okay? And was it just that you were scared of maybe your stairs? I don't know. That's my question. That is my question to you. There could be any answer to that. I don't freaking know. That's my devil's advocate question. And listen, I've had some crazy shit too. I told you guys about the time where I was sleeping, right? I told you about the time I was sleeping. And basically what happened was I was basically paralyzed while I was sleeping, right? So basically I was sitting in bed. I fell asleep. I woke up, with my body basically in the bed, basically my back on the bed, right? And basically what happened was I woke up and I couldn't move, right? My eyes were open. I could see, but my back, nothing else could move, okay? And then basically, I love that word, basically, the door to the right of me, right? Basically this big, I keep saying basically, man, this big shadowy figure starts walking into my room and I can't move. I'm just paralyzed like this, but I can see that shit. It just keeps walking towards my room, slowly but surely walking towards my room. And basically it comes right up to me, stares at me for like 5 seconds. I still can't move. And then basically it walks out of the room. Okay? And then as soon as it's out of the room, it's like, right? And then I can move. And that's happened to me only one time. But I, to this day, think that is real. I think it was an alien that was watching me and not doing experiments, but studying me, because I do believe we live in a simulation that's run by aliens. It's gonna turn into crazy shit. But yeah, man, it was crazy. I've never, and a lot of people said they've gone through a similar thing. That's like the only paranormal thing that's ever happened to me. And I will never forget that because I have never been more scared in my life. That was like literally the most scary moment I've ever had in my life. It was not a dream. It was real. That shit was crazy, man. And I know a lot of you guys had that shit happen to you too, bro. Like, a lot of you guys had that shit happen to you. Brian said that happened to me too. Same exact thing. Yeah, dude, that's happened to so many people, man. Happened to Maya. Maya said it happened to her too, right? That same story happens to so many people, and to this day, they don't understand why that is. And it usually only happens to you once or maybe twice. It usually doesn't happen to you very often, man. And I will never forget that. Like, I don't know what it was, dude. And I'll never have an answer because it's never happened to me again. I think I was maybe 14 at the time, 13, something like that. Crazy, man. Never happened to me again. Facts, life isn't real. It isn't, man. Something about life is not real, man. I do believe we live in a simulation. Dave Digital said, "Did my bum hurt after that?" No, thank God. Thank God someone didn't drug me up and start pounding me. You know what I mean? Like, thank God. Appreciate the super chat, Dave Digital. But no, my bum did not hurt. But man, my heart was racing. My heart was racing out of my chest when that happened, man. But thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Dave, you make that pic. I always like to comment on people's pictures. But that's a nice. If you made that, your name's Dave Digital, so I'm gonna assume that you probably do something digitally. If you made that picture, man, your picture's nice, bro. If you made it, I don't know if you did, but I'm gonna assume so because your name is Dave. And actually, in 2023, you can't really say that. Actually, you can't really say that in 2023. I was gonna say your name is Dave, and you know your picture is a nice picture of a woman in there. Hold on. Let's do this. But yeah, if you drew that picture, man, it looks really, really nice. It looks really, really nice. Anyways, let's change the subject. Woods and Water said it's all fake. Nice, dude. It's all fake. It's all fake shit. Yeah. Anyway, any of you guys have some cool stories, man. Let me see if you guys a lot have said this. Drugs do this? No, I was not on drugs at the time. At the time, I was not on any drugs when that happened to me. I didn't start doing. I didn't start smoking weed until later on. Not 13, 14. Brian said it felt like the breath was sucked out of me. Yeah, me too, man. I couldn't like. It felt like you couldn't breathe, basically. Yeah. Dan said his ass was hurting later that day. Oh Lord, man. Listen, it's probably better than your throat. Your ass is probably better than your throat at that point, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think that would be worse in my opinion. Especially, kind of like me today, waking up with some stuff on your face, and instead of ketchup and mustard, it would have been some mayo. You know what I'm saying? You don't want any mayo on your face. Anyways, Bitcoin's still kind of just holding here. I'm curious what the rest of this rest of the week is going to be a doozy, man. It's going to be a doozy week. We had a lot of shit coming up, man. CPI is coming up on Wednesday. Truflation is basically projecting that CPI is going to come. We're at 2.44% inflation year over year. Once again, sorry for blinding you guys. Put on your sunglasses. But yeah, 2.44%. It's not going to come in at 2.44%. I think the projected is like 3.2. And that sounds about right. You're probably going to be in that low threes, which is further going to show that inflation's not sticky. And that's why I do think that, basically CPI and PPI, I think will show good things this week. It's just about what happens before that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And we're all going to take a guess. But we got that coming up on Wednesday, PPI on Thursday, more macro shit. And I guess the longer we kind of go on, the less the market really cares about the macro shit. Because the market's forward looking, but at least we got that coming on. Hopefully we get some price action because of that, dude. I blaze up before the gym, and I feel like you can really feel the muscle contractions better. You think so? I don't know. I'd just be lazy and I'd sit down and eat chips if that was me, man. Like if I basically planned on going to the gym and I smoked a huge J, okay, like a massive J, I would not want to go to the gym. I would say, you know what? Screw that. I'll do leg day tomorrow. I was supposed to do leg day today, and I'm going to do it tomorrow, because I really don't feel like moving my legs. And then you just kind of sit on the couch with your legs like sprawled out, and you just eat some purple Doritos, man, because we all know that purple Doritos were the second best Doritos now, in my opinion. I think the black Doritos are, those things are absolutely fantastic. But the purple Doritos are number 2, in my opinion. Judge said I blaze up every time I pass the kitchen. Every time, Judge? Holy shit, dude. Dude, I told you guys this. I don't really smoke anymore, man. Like if I go to like a social event and someone has some weed, hell, man, I'll smoke some weed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say no, but I don't really buy it myself anymore. But I had that phase, the college phase. I think everyone kind of goes through that phase for a little bit at least. Anyways. What else do we got? Yeah, it's kind of what we got anymore. Pelagic said that ain't no fun. Yeah. Leroy said prior to the hyperinflation, the deflation occurs. Yeah, I've said that, dude. I think we're going to have a problem with deflation before we have a problem with inflation. Especially if they keep raising rates. If they raise rates another 2 times like they're saying, I really do think we're going to have a problem with the deflation. So, we'll see what they do, man. We all don't know. Max said he's high every day, all day. Nice, dude. K-Dub said the Buffalo Ranch Doritos. Yes, bro. Thank you, K-Dub. Someone else agrees with me, man. He said Buffalo Ranch Doritos. Dude, my problem is, though, I love those ones, but I can never find them. They're never at the store, so I don't even include them in the rankings because they're kind of like a limited edition, at least where I am. I can never find the dark blue Doritos. Not the ranch, the Buffalo Ranch. Those ones are, oh my God. I need to just do this for that, man. Like, holy shit. Those ones.
Rant alert.
Oh my God, the Buffalo Ranch Doritos, man. If I could find those every time, I would get those probably every single time. But you never can find those, dude. It's so annoying, dude. Let's see. When I tell a joke to myself, we both laugh. Nice, dude. I should be a Doritos sponsor, man. I honestly, like, Doritos should just sponsor the stream, in my opinion. Like, I give Doritos so much airtime. Basically Doritos and aliens, bro. I give them so much airtime, like a ridiculous amount of airtime, man. I got 10 bags of those Buffalo Ranch. They're probably the small ones, though, Dion, right? They're probably not the big ones. I'm talking the big bag of Buffalo Ranch, bro. Those ones are crazy. Anyone who's just coming to the stream now, we're just kind of hanging out and talking, man. I mean, we've kind of said what we had to say for Bitcoin. We all kind of know where we're at. So if you're coming into the stream now, and you kind of just notice that we're just talking about, like, Doritos and aliens and shit, I'm just hanging out with the boys at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we all kind of know where we're at with the freaking market. It's a crab market. Get used to it. Probably until Wednesday. Probably get used to the crab market until Wednesday, in my opinion. Dude, I'm not gonna, guys. Do you guys like kielbasa, by the way? Kielbasa. I'm just going to start doing some weird noises. Dude, kielbasa? Oh my God. Oh my God. I went to New Hampshire. Right? I told you guys about the microwave ribs. Okay? The microwave ribs were fantastic. You guys like to make fun of me for the microwave ribs. But that's okay. You guys like to make fun of me for a lot of shit. That's okay. Right? That's why we're homies at the end of the day. We make fun of each other, right? Sometimes I get a little butthurt, but it's okay. We all get a little butthurt. Here's the thing, okay? I had microwave ribs, but I also had some grilled kielbasa. Oh my God! And then for 2 days in a row, I went to the store and I got more kielbasa. 2 days in a row, man. I got a whole thing of kielbasa and just destroyed the whole link. That shit is so good, man. I've been pounding the kielbasa. And if you guys don't know what kielbasa is, basically like the Polish sausage, and it has this like very distinct flavor to it. Go to the grocery store and get some. I'm telling you, throw it on the grill. If you don't have a grill, throw it in the oven. Throw it in, freaking boil it. I don't care what you have to do. Microwave it. I don't give a shit. Microwave it's still probably good. I'm telling you, dude. Get some Polish sausage. You're gonna wish you had some Polish sausage. Yo, shout out to Stumbledore. Stumbledore, what's your new picture, man? Is that me? Nice, dude. It used to be George. I kind of missed the George picture, Stumbledore. Put the George picture back on. He said, I like spicy buffalo chip Doritos. Spicy buffalo chip Doritos? Me too. That's what we were talking about before. Bath said, then you ruin it with ketchup. Bath, you don't understand. I'm from New England, okay? What we do up here in New England And I actually noticed this. A lot of my family that doesn't live in New England, they always make fun of us for using ketchup. Always. Well, not everyone. But where I'm from, okay? Where I grew up in Rhode Island, okay? We put ketchup on our sausages. It's going to come out so wrong. It's better than mayo on your sausages, you know what I'm saying? We put ketchup and mustard on the sausages, okay? You can put relish too. But we do mayo and, not mayo, ketchup and the mustard, all right? I know that sounds kind of weird, but where my family's from, we put mayo and ketchup on, I keep saying mayo, ketchup and mustard on the sausages. I know that sounds weird. Everyone's always like, bro, why do you put ketchup on your hot dogs and ketchup on your sausages? And I'm like, you know what? You enjoy your mustard only, all right? Just take your mustard and shove it up your ass. Okay? No, I like mustard too. Let's see. Ketchup goes on everything. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Ketchup is universal. That's the thing about ketchup. You can literally... By the way, guys, we have the Bitcoin price right here. So if you think you're missing anything in the market, you ain't missing shit. We got the Bitcoin price right here, by the way. I'll put it on the hourly chart. There we go. But yeah, like, dude, you can put ketchup on anything and it's good. You can't really say the same thing about the other condiments. I don't think you can say the same thing about mayo or mustard. I mean, I put ketchup on eggs. I put ketchup on anything, bro. You put a little ketchup on my chicken tendies, on my burgers, on my hot dogs. I can put ketchup on anything. I do have to say, though, I probably like barbecue sauce better than ketchup. Barbecue sauce is universal, too. I feel like you can just put... Barbecue sauce is just so good, especially if you just like barbecue food, you know? I used to put mayo and onions on the 7-Eleven food. We're just going into random conversations today. Dude, 7-Eleven... Wayne, I'm going to put your message on there. Wayne's got the bangers today. The 7-Eleven... Dude, all the 7-Eleven food is underrated, man. And this goes back to the days where we used to eat a lot of 7-Eleven food on lunch break. Dude, 7-Eleven... basically, like, dude, their stuff is actually underrated. I think their pizza's underrated. They got these little, like, taquito things. I slam those down. But yeah, man, you can't beat it too. It's like two slices of pizza for $2. Maybe they upped the prices because of inflation now. But last time, it's been a while. It's been a long time. But last time I had it, dude, you can get 2 slices of pizza for $2. If you're really feeling fat one day, you can get 4 slices of pizza for $4. Good math there, isn't it? And you can just slam those down. Fantastic stuff. See, a lot of you guys agree. Fast said he dips his tendies in his ketchup. You gotta dip the tendies in the ketchup. You dip the tendies in the ketchup, the barbecue sauce. Hell, shit, you dip the tendies in anything, man. I love how we're just off the... It's a food day, man. It is. We're all just like talking about food. Boots said, unpopular opinion, but hummus goes on everything. I'm not a big hummus guy. Maya goes, hummus. I'm not a big hummus guy, man. I just don't get the satisfaction. I feel like it has no flavor. I don't know, to me. Like, when I'm going dip, just give me some French on... Give me some onion dip, man. Give me some French onion dip. Give me some, I'll just take salsa. I don't know. I just don't get the same, I don't get the satisfaction from the hummus, man. It's just, it doesn't get me excited. I'm not like, yes, hummus. That's just the chocolate hummus. The chocolate hummus is pretty good. You know what I mean? I'll definitely take that. Bass said we don't have 7-Elevens down here, just Circle K. What the frick is Circle K? What the frick is that? We have 7-Eleven. We have Speedway. Speedway has some pretty good shit too. But Speedway. Well, what other? We have Shell. Oh, that's a gas station. We have a lot of good shit. Pepperoni flavored Hot Pockets. Oh, dude, you guys know me too well today. Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a dump, by the way. Bitcoin's coming back down. You're basically breaking back below these two highs on Bitcoin. You kind of swung fail those highs, so Bitcoin's looking a little iffy here. Dude, you guys know me too well. You guys know me way too well right now, dude. We'll keep an eye on Bitcoin, see if we get a little dumperoo in here for the corn. But, yeah, the pepperoni flavored Hot Pockets, dude. Oh, I'm a sucker for the Hot Pockets. My God. You guys are just naming all my favorite foods today. I'm about to go to the store and get some pepperoni flavored Hot Pockets tonight. Lord. What the? Yeah, we do Bear Guts. What the hell is Circle K? I don't even know what that is. Kevinator, I'm not reading that, man. There's no way that's a real store. There's no way that's a real store, bro. The Truth Trill wants it to crash. He wants it to crash. He said good crash. He wants it to crash and burn. Everyone point at the Truth Trill and say, hater. Everyone point in the chat and say, the Truth Trill, you a hater. He wants Bitcoin to crash. Ah, man. Well, the Truth Trill, if it does get a dump, I hope you get a good entry, man. Hope you get a good entry. I hope you maybe pick up some corn wherever you want it to do. Wherever you want to get some good corn, I hope you get some good corn, man. Right? But everyone point and laugh at the... No, don't point and laugh. He just wants a good price on the corn. He just wants to become a bull at a good price. Shout out the Truth Trail, man. Let's see. Dump it. Dan said... No, don't do that. We don't want to shun anyone. We're just playing around. We're just playing around. Everyone's just saying, you're a giant hater, bro. You guys are too funny, man. You're a hater. You're doing this to the corn. We'll see what happens with the corn. You're just going up and down like a freaking mongoose today. Up and down like freaking mongoose. Up and down like a freaking rabbit. That's what you're doing today. Just leaving us all insane to talk about sideways price action for another week. Oh, man. It's like chocolate Pluto. Everyone's sue BTC. I don't think if you could... I mean, you can't sue BTC. BTC might be like the only coin... Actually, no, that's not true. You got Monero. You got old XMR. I was going to say, you can't really sue, though. You can't sue some cryptos, man. If you wanted to sue ETH Foundation, you could. I don't think you can sue Bitcoin, though. You can't sue the corn because it's just unsuable. You know what I mean? Aber said, I can be the only bull waiting for a dump to finally buy. Yeah, there's a lot of bulls. All right, let's go back to the price action in here. So Bitcoin, you swung fail those highs. So this does look a little shady. Shout out to the Truth Trill, man. I'm just playing with you. Shout out to the Truth Trill. You can tell I'm just playing with him, though. He came in with the 100 super chat. Boom! Shout out to the Truth Trill, man. You're a good sport, man. I try my best to be a good sport, too. I love people who are good sports, man, because you guys make fun of me every day. You guys poke fun at me every day. I feel like I'm a good sport. What do you guys think? Am I a good sport? I think I'm a pretty good sport. At least you guys can do is give me credit being a good sport, man. I'm a fantastic sport. You guys love doing it. I love when you guys are good sports, too, you know? Really, really good sports. Try our best. But, no, let's go back over to the corn here. The corn is doing corn things at the moment. So we're kind of, basically we swung fail this high. We basically came back below these highs. Now we're swung failing again. Let's see how we close this candle here, but at the moment we're kind of just flipping this back into resistance now. So like, we'll see what happens from there. I mean, at the end of the day, we were just in a range, right? So I think, kind of like how we said multiple times, I mean, my two scenarios I'm looking at is I'm looking for, longs down here in this green box or just a move up, right? I'm either just sitting on my hands or I'm looking to long. basically at the moment. Isaac said, "You solid stuff." Thank you, man. Boots said, "You're being corny." I'm being a little corny. Rudy said, "Who cares about crypto?" That's what I'm saying. It's gonna move when it's gonna move, bro. It's gonna move when it's gonna freaking move. Just sit on your freaking hands. Don't get yourself chopped up. I think most people in these sideways markets, you just end up getting yourself chopped up, bro. Like every day, like I'm gonna long here, short here, which you can do. I mean, you can do that if you want to. It's just most people end up just getting themselves chopped up. You know, we got the Trill coming in again, man. Shout out to the Trill. He's trilling us out, man. Wait, the Trill, he basically, dude, you should be the spokesperson for our song, bro. Our song. Hold on, I'm trying to play our song in here. The Skrilla on the Rilla, baby. Let's go. Pretty close. Trill, Skrill. Trill and Skrill, baby. You got all those words in there, man. Shout out to you. You're the homie, man. And then we also got Stumbledore, who came in again. He said, Qcoin ID verification. Does anyone know if it's required for spot trading? I have a few RMRK. Dude, every single freaking exchange in the US is just getting absolutely fried. There's like no exchanges. There's like no exchanges for like the US anymore, bro. They're just all getting freaking they're all getting fried, man. But someone probably answer this. I have a few RM. Does anyone know if it's required for spot trading? Usually if they require KYC, you can't even spot trade. Like you need the KYC basically to spot trade. That's what happened on Bybit. That's what happened on, I think Qcoin's doing it now too. Shit, man. It's probably going to come to MEXC soon. MEXC is like clearing the way out of that for now. But MEXC, that's probably going to be happening to literally all the exchanges. So like, I think the best thing you can do is get yourself familiar with some type of decentralized exchange, whether it's, DYDX or Gains. There's a few decentralized exchanges. I would get yourself familiar with a decentralized exchange because soon, at least it looks like, all these centralized exchanges are going to be freaking kaplowed in the US. Very, very soon, man. Very, very soon. Rip Qcoin. It's another one down the drain. MEXC gonna hurt a lot of feelings. True, man. Qcoin's gonna die after that happens. Facts. Facts. Let's see. Rate. They're locking it down on the 15th, fortunately. Yeah. I didn't even know that, man. John said he literally was half eyebrows. Me? Half my eyebrows aren't gone, bro. Rudy said, all that talk and we haven't heard you fart yet. Rudy just always wants me to fart, bro. Wayne said consumer price index. Yeah, CPI stands for consumer price index. I switched over to Femex. It's getting better performance so far. You're going to have to do something soon, man, because they're all going to be gone. And we're all going to be using some decentralized exchange. Keith said, when's my actual birthday? My actual birthday is in September. It's in September. That'll be my birthday month. I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday yet. I usually don't like to do anything for my birthday, man. I'm not picky. I never was that guy who like took my birthday off from work or skipped school on my birthday. I'm never like that. Oh, it's my birthday guy. You know, I need to do something crazy for my birthday. I've never been like that. Never been like that, man. Let's see. It's today? No, it's not today, Dan. I wish it was today. I wish it was today, bro. It's always good when it's your birthday. And then when it's your birthday, you're basically not the one getting the mayo on the face. You know what I'm saying? You're not the one with the condiments on the face. All right, hold on. You're not the one with the mustard and the ketchup on the face. Oh, Lord. Judge said, let's go to Vegas. We could. No, Vegas will be 2025. We're all going to Vegas in 2025, guys. Or we're going to go to Vegas when we think the top is getting close. We're going to plan the Vegas trip, basically. We need to do the Vegas trip before the bear market next time. Or basically, we need to make sure everyone who's going to Vegas takes profits at the highs. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. One of those two things this time. We need to go to Vegas before the bear market starts, or we need to make sure everyone who's going takes profits at the highs. Those are our two things we need to do for the next Vegas trip, man. Let's see. For and fix your hair, some went wild. Dude, it's wild at this point. We're almost at 9 o'clock. This is basically what my hair starts to look at the end of the night. When I get off the stream, I'm usually just like, and just let it go nuts. Because I don't give a flying shit. That's why you guys don't see me wearing a suit. You don't see me wearing a suit. You don't see me wearing, like, with the fancy English accent. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see me, like, trying to be the man. I'm just who I am, you know what I'm saying? I should probably wear a suit every day. I always said this, like, if I wear a suit every day, that would be pretty dope. But I would never wear a suit every day, man. I hate suits. I hate formal shit. Formal shit is so dumb. Like, why do we have to wear a shirt and tie to shit? Like, why can't we just wear a t-shirt, man? You know what I mean? Let's all pitch in and buy the spear. At that point, we could just rent out the whole casino. You know what I'm saying? We could just rent out the whole damn casino with all the Pepe gains. All the Pepe and Wojak gains, baby. Wojak, the next 1000X, baby. No, I'm just kidding, man. I do own, like, a bunch of meme coins just in case they pop off, though. Like, I own, like, 10 meme coins just in case one of them... All I need is one of them to pop off. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I need is one. And I'm okay with waiting to the end of the bull market for that to happen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Wayne said, I took a formal shit this morning. Nice, Wayne. A formal shit. Anyways, guys. We've talked about enough shit. I'm getting out of here. All right? Have a fantastic night. I'll catch some of you guys in the morning at 8:30. I'll catch the rest of you guys later. Bitcoin is looking a little bit shady here in the short term. Not gonna lie. It's looking a little bit shady. The price action's not looking too great here in the short term. We'll see where we end up tomorrow. Once again, I think whatever ends up happening, I think tomorrow I think is sort of useless. I think I actually would prefer we actually go down into Wednesday, right? So I would actually prefer if Bitcoin got a dip before Wednesday. Like, if we're going to do it, let's do it tomorrow. That's what I would prefer, but I don't always get what I prefer. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it wanted to come fill my, like, 29K order, man, if you want to do that, come on down, baby. But anyways, guys, I'll catch some of you guys at 8:30 tomorrow. I'll catch the rest of you guys at 7. Have a fantastic day. Wednesday is the day we're waiting for. I think right now we're just kind of waddling around and seeing what we want to do beforehand. I'm out of this bitch. Later. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace. Oh shit, we got the wrong one.